Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be here filming a new video for you guys. I hope you can hear me. I added a microphone because I live in front of a busy street and you can tend to hear every single car that passes by. And yeah, I just want you guys to be able to hear me clearly and stuff. So hopefully you guys can hear me, but I am super excited for this video, and I didn't even think about making this video, which I probably should have in the beginning, but I have filmed a few videos now, and me personally, I like to know things about YouTubers that I watch. Like, I just want to feel a connection with them, like, oh, they have dogs, so do I. Things like that. So I wanted you guys to feel a little bit more connected to me. I know I have a few of you guys watching my videos now. So yeah, I want you guys to learn a little bit about me. That way, whenever you watch my future videos, you feel a little bit more connected to me, and it's like you're watching a friend. You could just turn me on while you're cleaning, or I don't know, doing your makeup, whatever it may be. That way you guys feel, like I said, closer to me in a sense, and it's more of a connection and not just some random person like that you're watching. I put up a little like question box on my Instagram just to get help from my followers and people that I know of questions that they would want to know about somebody, just to get to know them. So yeah, I'm going to be asking myself these questions, and I will be answering them and see if you guys can relate to me in any sense. I normally, you know, like straighten my hair, you know, do a little blowout look, but to be quite frank, I didn't feel like doing that. I was lazy. I just put on some makeup just to be a little bit more presentable on camera. And yeah, it's been storming like crazy here lately. Like a day or two ago, we had tornado warnings, and there were actually tornadoes happening 30 minutes from where I am at. Like, what is going on? I keep going out of topic. Like, get to know, like, just ask the freaking questions already, jeez. But yeah, let's get into the video. I have my coffee, grab a little snack, a little something. I'm not trying to make this video super long. I just, you know, we'll see where it goes. Okay, so let's get into asking some questions before I continue rambling about who knows what. So my full name is Leila Jasmine Alzehrani. Yes, it's Leila, not Leila, not Lola. I've gotten called Lola before. I don't know how or why. Like, oh my god. The tree next to my freaking window is like about to hit me. My name does not have an O in it. It's also not Leila. I do get called Leila a lot. I think it's because my name is spelled L-E-I-L-A, not L-A-Y or L-E-Y. So I can see why that happens. My birthday, age, and sign. Okay, so my birthday is October 9th, 1997. I am 24. I'm not even 24 years old yet. What am I saying? I am 23 years old. I will soon be 24 years old in 2 months. Yes. And my zodiac sign, I am a Libra. Love Libras. If you're a Libra out there, comment down below. I think we're the best sign in the zodiac. I'm totally kidding. I don't think that. I genuinely don't think that. I think there are other very amazing signs out there that I am very compatible with when it comes to like friendships and stuff like that. I am very much into astrology and the stars and anything in between. So I would love to know, what is your zodiac sign? Comment down below. I would love to know. What is my ethnicity? I am Latina. So my mother is Mexican, and my birth father is Middle Eastern. He is actually Iraqi and Moroccan, so I am half Middle Eastern. Okay, next question. Boyfriend. Yes, I do have a boyfriend. We have been together for a little over 7 years now. It was our 7-year anniversary in June, and it is August, So 7 years and about 2 months. Do you have any pets? I do have pets. I have 3 technically. I have a German Shepherd at my mom's. Her name is Nala. She is, my boyfriend gifted me Nala like years ago when we first started dating. But she's just at my mom's. She's comfortable there. She was basically there her whole entire life for the most part. And we also have 2 dogs here, 2 golden doodles, Charlie and Cooper. They are literally the light of our life. Like, they bring so much joy to our life. We love them to death. And yeah, it's actually gonna be their birthday this month, so Leo season. Where do I reside? I live in Illinois. Obviously I'm not gonna say where because I don't want you guys looking for me. I don't want paparazzi outside of my neighborhood. Yeah, I live in the outer suburbs of Chicago. So yeah, what is your dream job? My dream job would have to be like into decor, like a home designer, or like an architect, like building extravagant homes and also styling them in the interior. I really love anything that has to do with like homes, decor, or like big houses. I'm very, very much into that. I think that would be such a cool job to do and be really good at it. Do you go to school? No, I do not go to school. It's actually been about 2 years since I have been in school. I was in college. I went to my community college before I stopped going. I was doing accounting and my boyfriend was literally telling me like, why are you doing accounting? Like, you should not be doing accounting. That is not you. And I essentially just wanted it because I know that they make good money, and I was like, oh, well, you know, I can do anything, and if I want to do that, then I'll do it, you know. But no, do what you love, because if not, like I said, I get very distracted and I tend to not really care about school, and school is very, very expensive. And if I am not going to put in the effort or care enough to actually try and, you know, just enjoy it, then I'm not gonna do it. So I was like, this is just not for me. So yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So essentially I stopped going to school. Will I go back to school? Yes, if I truly want to do something. And right now, for a while now, I know that I really enjoy nutrition and health and holistic healing and anything that has to do with like healthy diets and essentially, like I said, nutrition or a dietitian. So if I were to go back to school, it would be something in that realm, because I know that I actually go out of my way to study these things online and get knowledge and read on it myself. So I'm like, if I am trying to teach myself these things, why not go get a degree on it? So if I were to go back to school, that's what I would do. Why did you decide to do YouTube? I love this question. So I decided to do YouTube because I've always been so fascinated with YouTube. I remember since middle school, that's always been the thing that I always watched. YouTube was my thing. Like, I've always watched YouTube videos. I've always been so into it. And I didn't know how much people are not into YouTube. Like, I do have friends that aren't really into YouTube or even watching YouTube. And I've always been so fascinated with the people behind the camera. Like, wow, how fun must it be to be able to talk to a camera and have a community online and get to meet people, whether that's online, and make friends online, and connect with people that have same interests or that, you know, can help you with opportunities and things like such. And so I've always been really interested in that, and I love being chatty. Like, I am such an extrovert There are times where I am an introvert, like I like my own space and I can be shy, but for the most part I'm a very extroverted person. I love meeting new people, I love talking, I love socializing. And so I was just like, I need to start YouTube. And it took me a really long time to actually start it, like to physically start it, but I did, and here I am creating videos. I know I have a little small crowd here, but it means everything to me because it is a place where I get to express myself, and while I get to, you know, create content and have some fun doing it. Another YouTube related question is, what is your goal with YouTube? So my goal with YouTube essentially is to just create a community. Honestly, I just want to have like that, I have friends within YouTube, and I think that's honestly so cool how this platform is very beneficial when it comes to impacting people. I want to essentially impact people, whether that is me motivating people to eat healthier or to, you know, move their body every single day, even if it's just for 30 minutes. If I am able to impact even just one person, that is so rewarding to me. Like, that is such a rewarding feeling to me, and that's essentially what I want to do with my YouTube. Maybe in the future create a brand of some sort. I don't know what type of brand I would start or what type of business I would start. I just feel like there's just a wide variety of things that I could do. I want to get to the point where I am able to give back to the world, give back to people, and have abundance, an enormous amount of abundance, to where I am able to give back to the community and give back to the world. So that is essentially my goal with YouTube. How do you stay motivated to live a balanced lifestyle with food and staying active? I'm just gonna be super cliche. It's not motivation, it's discipline. But that is honestly super true, because when I tell you I would rather be lounging around all day, scrolling through Instagram, watching YouTube videos, or doing whatever it is I do at home, sometimes I would rather just honestly be doing that than to get up and get my body moving. But I feel like for me, the hard part is actually getting up and getting there, because once I am there, once I'm at the gym, or, you know, at like a forest preserve where I'm gonna go do a walk for 30 minutes, once I'm there, I'm ready, and I'm ready to go, and I go full force, I go all out, I go hard, or I go home. Like, I just put all my energy into that, because, you know, I'm there already. Why not exert some energy and just release some endorphins? So essentially for me, it's the hard part is getting there. But another thing is, I do get motivated by social media. I just, if I'm feeling kind of like lazy, or I know that I should be getting up and moving my body, like, I'll just go on YouTube, I'll watch some people like work out, and it tends to motivate me to work out. So yeah, I like that. And also having a friend to like push you is nice to have as well. You guys keep yourselves accountable. I just saw a lightning strike, so if I get like lightning bolts in my head, you know, then that's a wrap. But yeah, as I was saying, it's nice to have a friend to keep you accountable as well sometimes, because we all need that accountability sometimes. Another thing is make it a habit, make it a part of your routine. And you know what they say, it takes like what, 20-30 days to build a habit or something like that. And that is very, very true. Once you build a habit, even on those days where you don't want to go to the gym, you know you should, you know, because you are completely capable. And it's okay to have those days where you're completely feeling down and, you know, you just don't feel like going. That's fine. But there are going to be multiple days of where you just don't feel like getting up and going. Once you have built those habits and implemented that into your daily routine, it's almost like it's not even going to be a question. Like, you know, you're feeling shitty, you don't want to go to the gym, but you're just going to get up and do it because you've built it, you've made it a habit, it's part of your routine, and that is going to outweigh the laziness, the unmotivation, and you know, you never regret a workout. You never regret moving your body. So it's always very rewarding in the end. And I always tend to tell, anytime that happens to me, I always tend to tell myself in my head at the end of the workout that I did not want to do, I'm like, thank God I came today, because I feel 100 times better. I can now conquer my day, and now I have all the energy in the world to go home and clean, to fold my laundry, do all my errands. And yeah, so it's a snowball effect. Moving your body more will give you more energy, and that's very, very true. Like, I've noticed that the lazier that I am and the more sluggish that I allow myself to be, the more lazier I am throughout the day. So it's all like linked together. Oh, and as for food, how do I stay motivated to eat food? I'm just going to be completely honest. I'm not perfect. I'm human. I love food. I am such a foodie. I can eat like a horse. I will eat like a horse. I will eat a lot of food, but obviously I know that it doesn't always make me feel the best when I overeat or when I overindulge. So to me, it's more so the feeling. I tend to feel like crap after and very like regretful, like why did I do that? So that sort of outweighs the want to overindulge all the time. But like I said, I love food. I'm a sweets person, more so like chocolatey type. I'm not really like a fruity candy, like Sour Patch Kids type of person. I'm more of like a chocolatey, like cookies and cake type of person. So yeah, I do have what I want sometimes. You know, I'll allow myself to have my treats that I crave. I also like to find healthier alternatives, like if there's, you know, healthier cookies that I could be having or whatever. I do look into that a lot because I do have an autoimmune disease that, you know, tends to be flared when I eat certain foods. Also, goals. I have goals and I try to stay accountable. And not only, it's not so much about the food you're eating, a lot of it has to do with the portions. And I struggled with that because growing up, you know, in a Mexican household, if you know, you gotta finish your food, you don't waste food, don't be wasteful, finish your food. Anytime I would say I'm full, even anybody that I know, you know, that's like grew up in a Mexican household, they know. If you don't finish your food, your grandma's gonna yell at you because you're being wasteful. So I was taught to always eat my food even after being full, and that's not the way that it should be. Humans should eat until they are satiated, and that's that. They should never get to the point where they are full. And that's something that I'm trying to reprogram my mind, because when I get full, I'll continue eating because the food is good. Not only because the food is good, but because I don't want to be wasteful. So yeah, that's one thing that I'm trying to teach myself. That's just how I stay motivated. It's a practice, to be honest, and it takes some like will coming from you. You guys, I literally saw the biggest freaking lightning strike ever. It was literally right next to my window. I could have been dead right now. Start with portion control. And not only that, but to eating cleaner, you have to start small. You have to start somewhere. You can't just cold turkey it because it's just never gonna work. Maybe start by cutting out soda and, you know, transition over to sparkling water. That's a very good transition. Like Zevias, have you guys heard of Zevias? Those are really, really good. They don't even taste, I hate sparkling water. Like, you know, the hints of berry or hints of strawberry. Like, I cannot do sparkling water. Like, for example, LaCroix, ew, disgusting. I am so sorry if you love LaCroix. I would love to love a LaCroix and just be like, I'm drinking my LaCroix. But no, I cannot do that. That tastes like an Alka-Seltzer with a hint of strawberry. No thanks. I love Zevias. If you guys have not heard of Zevias, they don't have any artificial flavors. They don't have any like dyes or anything. All of their drinks are clear. They look like water, but they have that carbonation, and it's crazy because I can't ever finish a full can. So what I do is I've put half of it in the fridge, and like the following day it still has its carbonation. I don't know how, but it does. And they actually taste good. They have like Mountain Dew flavors, they have grape, they have like orange, they also have Dr. Pepper, cola flavor. They even have Diet Cola flavor, which is, I don't know, I'm not a fan, but they have a lot of different flavors, and they're just so good. They actually taste like soda. Like they even have root beer. My boyfriend loves the root beer because he likes root beer. But yeah, they actually taste like an actual soda. And so you guys can transition into that. They use stevia leaf to sweeten the drink, I believe. But yeah, it's 0 calories, no dyes or anything like that. Transition into something like that, and then slowly start implementing healthy habits when it comes to your food. Maybe start adding more veggies or have green drinks and stuff like that. So that's what I recommend. That is how I learned to stay consistent with my healthy eating habits. What's an addiction that you have? An addiction that I have, if you will, I don't really have any addictions. Like, I mean, I don't know what this question meant, like drug addictions or what? Because personally, an addiction that I have is froyo. Like my boyfriend says that froyo is so like 2010. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? Froyo is the shit. Every weekend, without fault, I have to get my froyo. That's like my treat for the week. I treat myself to froyo every weekend. I do. Have there been weeks that I've treated myself twice in 1 week or even thrice in 1 week? Yes, guilty. Guilty. I literally sound like the kid from Matilda eating the chocolate cake. Like, that's me. Did I delete that? Okay, I feel like this video is gonna be so long. I am so sorry. I like to talk a lot, as you can tell. Do you wish to live elsewhere than where you are currently living? Yes, 1,000, a million, a billion %. I'm not a fan of the cold, and Illinois is very, we have the 4 seasons here, and it is such a blessing. It really is, to be able to see the season changing, you know, like the trees start to turn, like the leaves start to fall, the leaves start to turn orange and yellow and brown. But I just personally do not love it here. I don't like the climate here. It's not somewhere where I want to start a life, to start a family. I would love to move to Texas one day in the near future. We really want to move to Texas in the near future. So that is a very, like, it's gonna happen. I am not going to spend the rest of my life in Illinois. That is 1,000% a fact. It will happen. I mean, unless I, like, you know, die or something and don't get to get there. What is the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you? I don't know. I can't ever think of things like this when I get asked these type of questions on the top of my head. I'm sure that I've had really embarrassing moments. Oh, I know one. Okay. When my boyfriend and I started dating, we had mutual friends. You know, I was friend with a girl that I went to school with, and her older brother went to school with my boyfriend, because my boyfriend is 5 years older than me, so his crowd is a lot different. So it was just kind of like, oh, that's so cool, you know? And I don't really remember how it happened, but I remember that they invited us to go to like a water park. And so we ended up going to a water park, right? Well, they had a big wave pool. I know how to swim. I took swimming lessons when I was younger. Like, I know how to swim. So that was not of issue. But in that wave pool, everybody had like a little tube, like a floaty tube. So everybody was just chilling in their tubes, you know, and I guess you had to pay for it. So it was my boyfriend and I, his friend, and his friend's girlfriend, and other people that were in our group, I guess. We were all in the pool, like, and we were like, let's go to the very middle of the pool where it gets deeper and the waves are stronger. And we ended up finding some like floaty donuts that were unoccupied, and we took them, and the lifeguards told us, you guys don't have a wristband, you guys need to buy the tube, and we're like, to rent it. And we're like, okay, whatever. So we just got off our little like a little donuts tubes or whatever, like floaties or whatever. I keep calling it tube. Why do I keep calling it tube? I don't know. So we let the little floaties go, whatever. And you know, the big waves come, and you just know you have to either hold your breath for a few seconds and then come back up, or you either jump over it or something. So I don't know how it happened, but this is so embarrassing now that I'm thinking about it. It's making me laugh because it's so embarrassing. So a big wave comes, and I don't know what I was doing. I think I was like above the water. So then the wave hits me, and you know, I like start rolling. You know, when there's I remember it was flooded with people in that pool. I remember when the wave hits you, it sort of pushes you underwater, and you start tumbling, and you start tossing and turning into like other people underwater. So that's essentially what happened to me. But I was under the water for way too long, and I started choking, and I'm just like, I came back up, I actually came out of the water, and I was just like choking. You know, when you just come out of the water and you swallowed water and you need to start coughing, like you just have the urgency to cough a lot and like catch your breath. So I came up real quick, and I started coughing like, and then the waves keep coming, because it was like when multiple waves were coming out. So the waves kept coming, and once again I get pulled back into the water, and once again I come back up, and I'm like dying trying to catch my breath. All I hear is my boyfriend's friend going like, bro, help her, she's drowning. So then what my boyfriend does, I look over to him, and he's essentially coughing. I guess maybe he got some, like, he got tossed in the water as well or something, and he basically risked his life and went underwater, held his breath when he was basically choking, and he just grabbed me like from my waist like this, and like pushed me above the water like a little child to like catch my breath. Like, that was so freaking embarrassing. Like, I know in the moment I shouldn't have cared, or I didn't really care in the moment, but I remember feeling so embarrassed, because all his friends were like, dang, like, I just remember everyone like, dang girl, like, you do not know how to swim, you shouldn't be in here. But I know how to swim, it's just wrong place, wrong time, one of those, you know. But yeah, that I can remember that was very embarrassing. Like, they were like, she's choking, she's drowning. Oh my god, how embarrassing. What's your favorite show at the moment? To be quite honest, I don't, because I'm waiting for things to come out. So some shows that I am waiting for their seasons to come out is Money Heist. I'm waiting for it to come out. Like, I think it's coming out already. I've seen a trailer for it already, or like I've seen that a trailer is going to come out for it. And another one that we're really looking forward to is Ozark. Another one is Taboo. Oh my gosh, we're waiting for that one big time. Another one that I can think of is Dead to Me. That's more of like a drama show. I think on the bottom of my list is Firefly Lane. So yeah, those are the shows that I am currently waiting for to come out. So I don't really watch any Netflix at all, unless it's like movies. But I feel like, I don't know, I don't really find interest in any of the movies that are out on Netflix right now. What's your current favorite food? I'll name my top 3 right now, because I'm a Libra, I'm indecisive, I can't just choose one. That's just how I am. Ramen is like a big one that we have going on right now that we try to go to at least like once a week, or every 2 weeks, as like a treat. And aguachiles, it's sort of like a shrimp ceviche, but not. And I actually know how to make them really good at home. Like, I'm thinking of foods, like outside foods that we order or that we can order. I think it would have to be some deep dish. I guess we could just end the questions here with this question. What's your current Starbucks order? You guys, if you guys have not tried, hold on, let me think of the name, because it's kind of long. So if you guys have not tried the brown sugar oatmeal, okay, let's start over. Brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso from Starbucks, you need to drop everything you're doing and go get one right now. It is like my top favorite drink right now. It's super freaking good. If you love coffee, you will love it because it's not overly, and like you like sweet coffee, you will like it because it's not overly sweet and you still have the strong coffee taste. My boyfriend and I get it, I'm not even kidding you, maybe 5 times a week. It is really, really bad. We're kind of slowing down on that because Starbucks is so overly priced, and for a cup of coffee, the amount of money that it costs, it's not worth it. So stay tuned because I'm actually going to make a video on me attempting to make it at home, and I'm super excited because if I do a good job at this and it comes out tasting like the one from Starbucks, I'm gonna be making that drink all the time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it interesting to get to know me. I know I'm just a small YouTuber, but I have a really fun time making these videos and creating these videos. And comment down below if you guys have any video suggestions. I am so open to creating any videos that you guys would like to see, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.